Hey everybody, Jim Perry here. So I'm out detecting at a permission that was set up a couple of weeks ago for me by someone I know in my community. This morning I had a metal detecting class that I ran through our community ed department. We had 3 families show up for the class this morning. There was a father and a young son, then there was a father and a young daughter, and then there was a husband and wife that showed up for the class. And we started at Florence Park in Stewartville, where I had seeded the park itself with about 200 coins for them to find so they could have some success. No digging, just learning how to swing a detector, how to use a pinpointer in order to locate and isolate targets. Each of those families also left with a buffalo nickel that was planted there very strategically for each of them to find. After we spent some time practicing at Florence Park, we moved across into Bear Cave Park and did some actual detecting out in the woods. No pictures of that today, but they did find a few of their treasures, especially the kids who were excited about that. Those classes are running monthly through October through Stewartville Community Education. Part of the reason that I love metal detecting is to be able to share it with others. So today I am out at this permission, and I'm not going to show them in the video, but I have 4 very young helpers with me today. So we're going to take a look around the property here. You might also see I've got a couple of other friends that are eyeing me very closely. There's a couple of bulls out here in the woods just off of the property that have been watching me since I pulled in. So the 4 kids here and I are going to take some time, go back and forth in the lawn of this home that was built in 1920. And then to the east of that, I'm standing on part of a property where there is a barn and an old garage building, but there was a much larger barn here as well at one point. So we're going to take a look, see what we can see, and we'll get back to you. So just got my first real strong target of the day. I've got 4 helpers who live here with me today. So they've been excited to see some of the things that we found on the lawn. But again, this is the first strong target. Dug down, I don't know, let me see here, probably 5, maybe as much as 6 inches. And working along the root here, just seeing that exposed. I don't know if you can tell what that is. I believe that is a pocket knife. So it is. The wet soil has really helped with this today. It's been very, very nice to dig. Not sure how old that is. I'm sure with the maker's mark on there I'll be able to do a little bit of research. Actually, a really very, very pretty knife. Depending on how corroded it is inside, that might or might not open. I'm not sure. That side's looking pretty rough, but the face of it is absolutely gorgeous. So I will take that and see what else we might have. I've got a couple hours yet here today, so we'll see what we can find. So we are going to call it a day. I only had a couple of hours to be here while my daughter was at work. I need to get back to Stewartville to pick her up and get her home. We had a little bit of luck today. Actually, glad to find kind of the find of the day. I am going to consider to be the pocket knife here. I'm going to take this home, do some research on it. Very similar to another one that I found last year. Same color, slightly different design on it, but we'll see what we might be able to find from this. Excited to leave with this. The other treasures that we found today, the kids are all keeping. There was a lot of trash. They're excited to keep some of that. But there were a few other items that kind of fit in with the time period of the farm that is here. A couple pieces of farm equipment that had broken off and were near where the old barn was. Interesting, the home itself was built in 1920. Looking at the old plat maps though, there was another home on this property farther off to the east. So before I pull out, I'm going to talk to the homeowner. I've already kind of pointed out where that's at. They said that I'm free to check out in that area. It's a field now, kind of behind where I'm at, really just down the road here, right down in there where there's a field. That's where there was a home before that they weren't even aware of. I'm hoping the plat map was accurate, because that will be my next spot to check out. They also let me know a little bit of the history of the family that has owned a lot of the property off to the east and to the south of here, of I believe 4 brothers that came here long ago. Each started farms. One of them was kind of able to survive the farming business. Very interesting how the property here has changed hands over the years. And they are still direct relation to the people that are here now. Very, very interesting. Also looking forward to the possibility of detecting another property just east of here and the south side of the road, where there once was a schoolhouse. I'll see if the property owners here might be able to help me secure a permission for that. And again, I only had a couple of hours, so I really didn't get through the whole yard here. So I'm hoping to be able to return again to see what else I might find. As always, thank you for joining me today. Hope to see you soon.